Wanted to get your take on Cooper Rush. You were teammates with him briefly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Giants. What do you remember about him from then?
It was really brief when we were teammates together, but I just remember he was a pretty accurate quarterback when we did face each other in practice.
What do you see on tape from him?
I see that he take care of the ball. You know, he doesn't really make a whole lot of bad decisions. Doesn't really take a whole lot of big play chances. You know, he takes care of the ball and he manages the offense for him pretty well over there.
We have a quarterback who's kind of risk adverse. He's running their offense. What do you do as a DB? I mean, do you try to bait him, or do you just kind of know that that's the way they're going to play?
I just know that that's the way they're going to play. You know, I try to watch film and try to see what they consistently run and try to make plays based off the calls that I know that they're going to run.
Do you feel like there's added pressure, added weight with an undefeated record?
No, not really. I mean, the name of the game is to win, you know, and right now we're winning, so it's not really more pressure. You know, you just want to keep it going.
You obviously have played the Cowboys a bunch in your career, but this is your first time being a part of the Eagles-Cowboys rivalry for the Eagles. What are you most looking forward to on Sunday night?
I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere in the stadium. I know this is a big rivalry. It's a big game for both parties, so I'm just looking forward to the atmosphere.
Have your teammates tried to really explain what Dallas Week is like here in Philadelphia, or are you somewhat familiar because of your NFC East?
I think I'm somewhat familiar. When I was in New York, really any game we played in the division was like a big one. And I know especially when we played the Cowboys, it was definitely a big one. I think, I don't know too many people that really like the Cowboys in the league, so it's going to be a big game regardless.
CeeDee Lamb has been targeted 50 times so far this season. How can you guys game plan for someone? Obviously, he's a weapon, but he's their number one weapon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we definitely know he's going to get the ball and get his targets. You just want to make sure he doesn't really create a whole lot of explosive targets for him. You want to make sure, keep him limited, keep him under control.
Now, they've been teammates with Chauncey for 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What's it been like? What's he like?
Oh, man, he's cool. He's one of my favorite teammates. He talks a lot. You know, he brings a lot of energy.
Was that right away?
Ooh, right away. Day one. Day one. As soon as he walked in the building.
Who brings more, CJ or Brandon Graham?
I thought you were going to say Slay.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say, you know. Of course, BG's been here for a while. And I played against him in the past, so I kind of naturally knew he was going to be a talker. I wasn't sure that number 2 and then 23 were talkers as well. I would say 23 probably has both of them beat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just saw it walking into the facility today as I was just walking from the hotel.
You going to get a trophy sent to you? Like, how does that work? You get
No clue.
No idea.
I don't know how anything works. I take it all day by day. And I'm just like, whatever happens, happens.
What was that whole, I'm sure Sunday was like a whirlwind for you, having that time to think about what happened and what it was like for you?
Yeah, it was fun. Great day out there. Had fun with everybody. It was cool how the team just kind of brought me into everything and just made me enjoy the moment as well. And so it was cool having everybody, every kick, every time I came off the sideline after every kick, everybody was high-fiving me, and it was a cool thing to happen.
Were you aware like the past 4 weeks that they had a weekly award for previously, like they had Player of the Week 4 weeks in a row?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not even know that.
What's your reaction to now that you're the fifth?
I mean, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool to be able to help out, keep the streak going right now. So it's a fun thing.
How many people have you heard from in the last few days?
A lot. Just a lot of people reaching out, just saying congrats, and so it's just one of those things. You just try to get everybody a thank you response back to them, and just appreciative of it.
The craziest person that reached out to you? Like, anybody out of the ordinary?
Not really. It's all the people that have been reaching out to me for most of this stuff. Everybody in life kind of going back also reaches out now, and so it's cool. Got in touch again with one of the friends I grew up with in China, and then so that was fun. Mm-hmm.
Any rough number on it, like hundreds or?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Out?
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
Could you feel the atmosphere out? Because it's not normal that a fan base travels the way that they did for that game. Could you feel that out there? Like it's almost a home game.
No, it was like a home game. It was kind of weird. So right behind our sideline, it felt like it was like a Philly home game, and so it was cool to see. And then warm-ups, it was like I was like, oh my gosh, there's a lot of Philly fans here. This is kind of crazy. Like this is gonna be sweet. And so it was a cool atmosphere to be able to play in.
You know, some people over here just don't like the Cowboys, and the Cowboys don't like the Eagles.
Were they fighting?
No, they're just trash talk. Okay. And for me, I don't know. I don't take it that serious.
But you take that, you have to kind of put that in your Rolodex of, things now that you're in Philadelphia that you have to kind of be part of that rivalry, that you have to take it that seriously for them?
I wouldn't say I'm not gonna get too caught up in the rivalry playing against the Cowboys. This is opponents, another game, and I'm just trying to do my job, and so we can go 1-0 this week.
Huge division game.
Huge division game. Now that's the big part about it. We're trying to get ahead in the division, but all the rivalry stuff and going back and forth, you'll never see me go back and forth unless somebody do something that they're not supposed to do on the football field. And now I'm gonna take it there. But other than that, I'm gonna play football and I'm trying to win games. So
When you see, with the fans here, Arch a lot talking about Michael Pierce, Parsons, and John Diggs, and if you focus too much on them, does that work against you?
you focus too much. No, I think you got to treat everybody the same. They got good players just like we do too. I think those two players that you named, I think, they have ability to take over the game. So you gotta respect them. But we gotta do. We got good players too that can take over the game too. So that's the thing about football. You gotta compete. And everybody got to line up. Everybody got to play.
What happened in the second half of the year? You didn't get a lot of looks.
That's something I can't really answer. I try to do my job and get open. I'm looking forward to this week.
Hey AJ, when you look at Devontae, he's obviously not the biggest guy in the world and everything. What about him that's deceptively, stronger and stuff? Have you seen that? His
him being stronger?
Yeah, than people give him credit for, being 165, 170 pounds.
I definitely think so. I definitely think he gained some weight since I've been here. He's got stronger. I think you kind of seeing that, in his game, in his play. So.
How is that kind of showing up, you think, in his game?
I think that's just in the routes. You're just not letting guys kind of push him around, So I think that's huge when route running. You can't let nobody push you around. And I think he's been doing a great job there.
What do you think is the most difficult part of being 5-0? Obviously, a good
difficult
place
part?
to be, but what's difficult about being at the top?
It's pros and cons to everything. It'll be difficult at the bottom too. It comes with winning. And if you're losing, it comes with losing. So. I don't try to look at it like that. Like I said, it comes with it. It's a territory we live in, and we just gotta focus on what we need to focus on and try to go 1-0 this week.
Are you following the Phillies or the Padres right now?
I'm following the Padres. No, the Phillies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You could say
the Phillies. No, the Phillies. I've been watching the Phillies though.
You still enjoy baseball? You still enjoy watching it?
Yeah, I watch it a little bit.
You know what? Making sure we stop their run, because they managing the game. Because I know their defense, they feeding off their defense, and it's a big week because we know it's the next one, and of course it's a little more salt on there because it's Dallas this week, and we know how they gonna try to come at us. We just gotta play big boy ball this week because we know it's for the NFC East, and this is gonna be the first start of it, and we playing Dallas. They don't like us, we don't like them. And we know what it's going to be in the trenches. We know it's going to be one of those games where we got to fight for everything we want, and I'm excited for that.
How do you like the way that 5-man type of line is working? It looks like you guys could do a lot of stuff out of that. With Jordan Davis in the middle.
Yeah. Oh man, we got some players. I feel like people is getting better every week, especially him. I'm just curious to see how everybody is going to do, especially a little more juice because it's Dallas week. And, we just working the technique each and every week. You seeing people getting better, progressing. That's all you want to see as a team. Everybody's getting better with their technique. Don't go out reaching for plays. Just make your play when they come and lean on your teammates through adversity.
That's going to be new for the Cowboys, that look.
Well, I know they're going to have a plan for it, for sure. And so it's going to be on us to make sure we attacking just as much as they trying to attack us from a different way or a way that somebody probably got some success on us. But it's gonna be one of those games where we just gotta play hard, man. Gotta go hard to the whistle blow.
Where have you seen the most growth from Jordan Davis?
Just getting more confident, running to the ball. I mean, we do a lot of stuff after practice to make sure our wind is good for the game, and you can see that it's paying off for him because I seen that boy every rep that he had. You know, he's turning and running to the ball, getting to the ball, and I mean, you ain't gonna make plays if you ain't getting to the ball. So I think just taking the coaching, what he's learning every day, and just is now showing up on the field.
What's the most difficult part of being 5-0, being undefeated?
I feel like if you don't have the makeup or the people to be able to handle it, you know, you can kind of lose. You can kind of get big-headed a little bit, but I don't think that's the case. I think it's more about. I think we got the guys here that can handle it because I see how we work, even off 5-0. You don't really hear people talking, "Oh, we 5-0, we this and that," because we ain't did nothing. We ain't got the ring yet, you know. And so I done seen people go all the way and lose it. And Patriots, you know, they went all the way 18-0 and then win it all, you know. And so we got to finish the deal. Can't get too full of ourselves. Just got to enjoy the process every week, knowing that right now we 5-0. Why we can't keep it going, you know? But we got to put the work in every week, and I don't think nobody is complacent, you know, just 5-0 or being undefeated. Let's just keep building. Let's see where we can go with it.
Do you feel like there's a little more weight each week on you guys when that number keeps going up and up and up?
You know what? I think it's more about what the media make it out to be, or the fans make it out to be. Oh, we this and that, and that's for y'all. That's for the fans and for the media to spice it up. But how we handle it is how we attack today. And so today, let's make sure we work on this game plan. Make sure that we can carry it out for Sunday, so that carry it out during the week, so that coaches can trust it for Sunday. And let's let the best man win on Sunday. But I think that you got to make sure you're attacking each and every day, because when you start feeling yourself, that's when you're gonna start, you know, making those mistakes, and then you're gonna end up getting beat.
You spent a lot of years here being the energy guy, being the loudest guy on the field. What's it been like playing with Chauncey now for 5 games?
It's been fun. I mean, with him getting his first pick last week, that was cool. Just seeing how easily he came in and just adapted to what was going on, the terminology. He's been in this type of defense, but he was telling me like the terminology is just a little different. But I feel like he felt right at home, and we welcomed him. And whatever happened back with the Saints is not here, and it's like we found gold, you know, with him being back there. And I'm just happy that he's on our team.
When you see some of these roughing the passing calls that went on this weekend, how does it change your mindset?
Hey, man, it ain't going to change my mindset, but it is something that got to be done because we work too hard for them sacks as it is, and it's already hard enough to get them. And I feel like, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to say it. You know, they pay the quarterbacks a lot, and so whatever we break, they can get it fixed by whatever the money is. You know what I'm saying? Because they getting paid a whole lot. But I don't think those two was bad calls. I know we're trying to protect the quarterback and protect them, and I just felt like those two was not nothing serious on what we've seen before. And I don't think nobody was really trying to hurt anybody, especially with the twist. It's just when Brady do a good job of just kind of like flicking his hips a little bit, and he know how to shimmy people off. And so sometimes you do gotta have to kind of swing him around because he's bigger than what you think. And I just think it was a tic-tac call, and I hate it for the guys because one of them was to win the game or try to get back or try to give themselves a chance to win the game. But yeah, it's too hard enough already, and we got to get that call right.
If they're going to protect Brady and guys like that, then do they need to do a better job of protecting someone like Jalen?
You know, it's hard with a running quarterback, and I understand both arguments on it, but it's like I'm talking these two this week that just happened. I hate for us to lose a game off something like that, and I'm sure just looking at Coach Reed and those guys on how they went off on Jones sack. It was like, come on, you serious? You know, he even braced himself, but it's all good. I think they're gonna get it right. I just I'm just speaking on what happened this past week, and I think the league is definitely going to get it right, but I just know that it's too hard already for us to get sacks in. So don't make us out there timid to go out there, and when we get close to the quarterback, let's make sure we don't go down too crazy. I'm going to just stand them up and just hold them like this and just blow the whistle. That's what we getting to, but I think they're going to get it right.